I don't hit him from the back, then it's not a one-hit kill anymore. Doesn't take long, though. Alright, there's number 3 for me. Remember not having too hard of a time getting these. Not to the point where I had to farm like this. Alright, another good chest. And that's number 4 for us. Alright, so let's warp back, and we'll do this one more time. Twisted Tree Gate, like I said, it's so much faster to go from here than it is to go from the village entrance, even though they said it's by the village entrance. I'm like, no, it's by Twisted Tree Gate. But maybe they think that Twisted Tree Gate applies to stuff that's like north of Twisted Tree Gate. Right, when you think of it, where do you think of? Like, I think of the location. Could just say south of Twisted Tree Gate. That would do the trick too. Alright, there's the last one that we need. Material Quest 2 is now done. As far as I can tell, that is what I wanted to take care of for now in terms of quests. That means it is time to try to head out and take care of some of the heart-to-hearts that are available, even if they are not going to be with the people that I have with me right now. So let's do this properly. I'm always paranoid about these because I don't think that I will do it right for whatever reason. I feel like I'm going to get one of these wrong. But this one is at the cylinder hangar up here. That is our first one. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 or 13? Like, I can't even keep track of all the tabs that I have open for this. There's just so many. Alright, so for this one, it is Melia and Rhine. So we'll start with them. And we'll do the heart-to-heart here. Ancient Wreckage. How strange that such a ship crashed here. You know what this thing is? How could I not? This is an Alchemoth trading ship. It would have been used to transport ether cylinders. What? So you're saying this is a High-Entia ship? I am saying exactly that. Do you not recognize the design? You saw many similar ships in Alchemoth. I don't know, we were a bit tied up. True, you were rather preoccupied. In any case, I can't help but wonder if there were any survivors. Yes, precisely. It is possible that one or more people survived the crash, but it would have been a tall order for them to get back to Alchemoth. It's a long trip, that's for sure. And if they were High-Entia, they'd stick out like a sore thumb. They would be easy prey for monsters. The ship must have crashed here a very long time ago, but even the High-Entia of old should not have come here. They should have known better. This sounds pretty complicated, but I can tell you're upset. How about we give these guys a break, whoever they were? You are getting to know me well, I do say some harsh things. And yes, perhaps it is to mask my own distress. I am grateful for your presence, Ryan. Without you here by my side, I fear I would be far more upset. Oh, great. I was just going to ask if there was anything I could do. Do not act so surprised, Ryan. You know full well that you've cheered me up. Was that not why you came over and spoke to me in the first place? I can see why Shulk holds you in such high regard. Wait, hang on. What was that part about why I came over in the first place? Even if you figure stuff like that out, you're not meant to say it. I mean, right. Let's get out of here. You know, you still look like a silly brute even when you blush. Perhaps it might be advisable to stop doing so? Now, let's rejoin the others. Thank you for all your help, Ryan. For the record, this one was the purple flower cloud affinity. And that is now done. Alright, so the next one is all the way in Satoral Marsh. For this one, we are going to need Melia and Dunban in all his clothed beauty. We might change that later. But Satoral Marsh it is. Like we just have so much. And it's going to be at the sororal statues. And hopefully it's not like cloudy or anything, so I can actually see what's going on. Not too bad. Right, this is standard. Yes, this is standard. Alright, so the heart-to-heart is back here. This one shows up, I believe, once again at purple flower, purple cloud affinity. Yes, it does. Alright, so it's between Dunban and Melia. And it's called Hyentia History. Those statues. Am I right in thinking they are of Hyentia origin? They are indeed. These are the sororal statues. They depict twin goddesses representing order and justice. A treacherous place to erect them. This place was once used for our coming-of-age ceremony. That seems fitting. Potential successors to the throne who came of age were left here. If they survived, they could return to the capital, triumphant. I see. So only the best specimens continued the imperial line. Ruthless, but effective. That is what I was told, at least. It was probably all just a formality. Of course. Fighting off the Satoral Guardian alone is no easy task. However, I have heard of a former ruler who did see the task through. A half-Homs like you? Very astute, Dunban. Not a pleasant fact, but still true. I find it ironic. Goddesses of order and justice looking down with biased gazes. Still, I can understand why the ceremony was necessary. It must have been the only way to secure the people's trust. The same reason you faced the tomb, right? Calm yourself, Melia. Whenever you feel afraid, know that we're here to protect you. I know, Dunban. You saved my life at the tomb. I will never forget the debt I owe you and the others. Hooray, we did it! I always feel like it's not enough because I went through like 4 of them every other time. Alright, so the next one is still Satoral Marsh. This one's between Charla and Ricky, so we'll have to switch them in. I don't know. Ryan, we'll kick Ryan out. Doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be getting in any fights around here. But we want to go back to the crown tree. Way over here. Need to get on top of it so we can see the heart-to-heart there. This one is their final one, the pink heart affinity, but of course I have that already. They haven't really given me a different insight into the characters, being able to see these earlier than I did last time due to, you know, having the max affinity already when I started. I haven't noticed too much of a difference for that one, but for this one it is Charla and Ricky at maximum pink heart of affinity, and this is called Atop the Crown Tree. Isn't it nice climbing up trees? It really takes me back. To when Charla was a little pond? Yes, exactly. To be a little girl again. Ricky feel like little pond too. I'm not surprised. I'm sure you loved climbing trees when you were little, just like me. Charla good at climbing trees? Charla looked like proper lady. Ricky did not know Charla climbed trees. That's very nice of you to say. I'm really not that ladylike. I couldn't get enough of sitting at the top of trees. Ricky and Little Pond love climbing trees together. But... What is it, Ricky? One Little Pond not like it. Oh dear, why not? Did something happen to them? Ricky no reason. When Ricky take eyes away from Little Pond get scared. Little Pond stuck at top of tree and wait for Ricky for whole day. Oh, that sounds horrible. Are they okay now? Other Little Pond at school tease my Little Pond because not climb now. All Ricky's fault. Don't beat yourself up, Ricky. With some loving care, the little one will be fine. And when they're ready, you can take them climbing again. Ricky likes Charlotte's idea. You are nice, Hom, Charlotte. And you're a good father, Ricky. The bestest Hero Pond father. Hooray! Relatively nice that time. It worked out. Everybody's happy. Alright, so where is the next one? The next one is between Shulk and Ricky. It's actually their first one, but it is at Pollenworks. So that's going to be a little bit of a journey for us. It's kind of weird how I'm doing these just in a completely different order now. It's mostly based on maps, where it is on our list here. But, you know, Frontier Village is the next one. Head up to Pollenworks. And we will see what we can find here. I still need to do the one that's bad, and we're still going to do the same one for that one because it's arguably my favorite. Alright, so Shulk and Ricky, green affinity for at the Pollenworks. Achoo! Frontier Village's famous Pollenworks. Wow, Ricky, great machine. Is it all made from wood? Tut tut tut. Shulk say wrong word. This not machine. Because it's not made of metal? Yay, Shulk right. Machine has metal. Nopon device use no metal, so not called machine. Now that I think, I haven't noticed a lot of metal in the village. Ricky and Nopon at one with the forest. If forest not have metal, Nopon not use metal. That's very resourceful of you. Long, long time ago, Nopon make many, many things. I'm impressed. I'd love to know more about these pollen orbs, too. They light up and produce heat, but they never burn up. Yellow and blue orbs are safe to eat, but red one, not so safe. I saw a red one by the lift. It looked tasty enough. Shulk want to eat red one? Ricky not like red ones. Ricky's stomach go thump thump, then squeal squeal. If Shulk eat and finish whole red one, Ricky give Shulk metal. Sounds like a challenge to me. Ricky no need red orb anyway. Oka make yummy food for Ricky. Is that what makes you so bouncy? Maybe I need to eat more orbs. Yeah, this is kind of the introduction one, so not going to be too deep this time. The next one is up top. I do need to change the party again. We'll bring Melia in instead of Dunban. And we will head up to the Mysterious Sanctuary. Remember that we couldn't access these ones before because Little Pond are at least mentioned. So, a Mysterious Sanctuary, Melia and Ricky, green affinity. There we go. This place seems incredibly mysterious, Ricky. Yes, this is Mysterious Sanctuary called Prophecy Hut. So this is where the Nopon receive their prophecies. Melly right, Melly know how Nopon get prophecy? Yeah, this one's kind of obvious. They're delivered from on high? Wowee, Melly. Melly know lots about Nopon. Eris Sea sits above the village. Looking at it from here gives me a strange feeling. Ah, Ricky, no. Ricky figure it all out. What have you figured out, Ricky? I know who you think is extra especially special. You mean you? Yes, Melly right. When Melly cuddle Ricky, how Melly feel? When I cuddle you? It feels warm and calming, like I can forget about everything. Ricky happy happy! That's why Ricky become Hero Pond to be cuddled by Melly. So that's why I see it now. Melly and Ricky both love cuddle. Melly can stroke Ricky's fur and cuddle Ricky anytime. That's very kind of you, Ricky. Make sure you look after your fur. Well, there's that. Alright, pouring out your heart achievement. That's for a whoa, what happened there? That's for a number of them. Let's see how many it actually took. How many heart-to-hearts does it take? 20. So you're stupid and senseless. I had no heart-to-heart. That will happen. We'll do it in every heart-to-heart eventually. You don't have to actually do them all right for this kind of stuff. You just have to do it kind of in general. Alright, so yeah, the left and right is sticking. That's not a good sign for me. Alright, let's put Dunban in the party. Put him in the lead, why not? We will need him in the next heart-to-heart. But before I do that, even though I've done it before, I did it last time, I'm gonna try it again. Is it here? I think it was one further down. I think it was here. I need you guys out of the way, though. Need you out of the way, Melia. Alright. It was just full run and hold it. It was with Shulk, though, so maybe this will be a problem. Are you kidding me? I did it again. That... I'm so confused by this. Why did it work when I tried so long for like so many tries and it didn't work? Now suddenly I got it twice in a row. Alright, so where's the heart-to-heart here? There it is. Doesn't need to be nighttime or anything like that. It does not. This is between Dunban and Melia at Green Affinity, and it is called True Natures. This flower is much like one that used to grow by Aerith Sea. Used to? You mean it doesn't anymore? Sorry about that. I had to line up to make sure I was doing this properly. Alas, the breed was wiped out. None like this grow there anymore. But its seeds must have dispersed all the way here and taken root. Isn't nature beautiful? I can see you love flowers, Melia. I do adore them. I like nothing more than finding new species on our travels. How about you, Dunban? Do you like flowers? I'll be honest, not really. I don't get the impression that you dislike them all that strongly. Maybe it's just that you like them so strongly. You can't imagine that someone might not like flowers at all. That's not what I meant, it's just... if you hated flowers, you wouldn't tread so carefully around them. I am beaten by your powers of observation. I can always see a person's true nature from how they act in public. I've studied you all ever since we first met. As all wise rulers do. A ruler must know his people. My father and brother taught me much about imperial duties. I never thought I would actually need those lessons, but I will certainly need them now. However, their lessons reached far beyond the particulars of ruling. I learned how to handle myself and communicate well with people. Maybe you need a few more of those lessons. Are you saying I lack people skills? You only seen yourself around Ricky and Shulk, if I might say. I wish you'd open up to the rest of us a bit more. We've all been through so much together on the battlefield. Deep down, I know that you are right. Thank you, Dunban, for your frank comments. I will do my best to open up more. I didn't mean for her to treat it quite so formally, but oh well. Hooray! We did it. Alright, where is the next one? The next one takes us back to Aerith Sea. And I need Charla and Ricky for this one. We'll just kick Melia out. There we go. And then we will head out to to Aerith Sea. Okay, this is seriously sticking. Might need to get a new Wiimote entirely. Alright, Aerith Sea. It's on Hovering Reef 2, which I don't think there is a marker for. So we'll go to Center Gate, and we'll head northwest from here. Once again, this is an introductory one. Alright, so northwest. Can I do it from here? I can go north. That's probably going to be good. Yeah, that goes northwest. Alright, on to Hovering Reef 2. Happened pretty quick there. Heart to Heart is... Where is it? There it is.